I wanted to wait until the podcast to release this information because it's just so sad, sick, and fucked up. And I'm afraid that you guys aren't ready to hear something like this because it's very bold and it's very dark and deep and disgusting. But I just can't wait another minute to say it because it's genuinely concerning me, considering the fact that she's just bought a new bird. And I'm talking about Anna Paul here. Anna would constantly buy new birds, and I mean a new bird almost every 6 months or so. She even had 5 birds at one point. This woman does not care for her birds. Unless they're in a TikTok video, they sit in a cage. I witnessed this for many years. These birds would sit in a cage with a window shut. Really disgusting, would never come out of the cages, only for content or maybe once or 2 a month. And when she bought cats, she never went in the room. I would go in there and entertain the birds because it would be so sad. They would be singing and crying and begging for attention and affection. Quaker parrots, everybody knows Quaker parrots need attention. This was Quakesy. When she bought those hairless cats, I would hear her say, I can't wait for these birds to die because it is hard having cats and birds at the same time, which I agree with. It is very hard to have birds and cats at the same time. But these birds would rot in the cage with sheets or sometimes no sheets on them by themselves, and she would just pay her mum to go in there and change the water and birdseed. I would go in there and entertain these birds from time to time because I felt horrible. I don't even know anything about birds, but I would get bitten and I would just kind of play with them, and my siblings would come over and they would feel bad and see this going on and help the birds as well. This is all documented. But what really is the kicker, she bought a new bird probably a month ago and she posted it on social media. So when I saw this, I was sick to my stomach because Quakesy, until he died, when I broke up with Addis, it's been about 2 years now, that bird has sat in a cage. We haven't even seen it in content. I know that bird sat in a cage. I just heard from Addis's ex-girlfriend, new ex-girlfriend, that the bird sat in a cage in the laundry and she actually never saw it out of the cage. And she was there a lot. And we never saw Anna post that bird, Quakesy, so we know the bird rotted in a cage this entire time. She said, oh my God, yeah, by the way, Quakesy died. I didn't tell you guys because I was so sad. You weren't sad, Anna. You were not fucking sad. You did not care about that bird, and you didn't care about the rest of the birds that you had because you had 5 of them, and they all sat in cages, and I entertained them. And when I wasn't around, I know for damn sure nobody fucking cared for them. Only your mother changed the bird seed and the water every freaking week. So she bought a new bird, by the way. She buys animals for content and then neglects them. We know that. We can see that through the content. Okay? Someone commented yesterday that they came over to the place to change the smoke alarms. And I know this is true because I was there.